marketing and sales have always been kind of utilizers of data. And data is really what's driving AI, because it's the large language models that are using that to create decisions and predictions. So if you think about what marketing has done and sales their whole life, it's all about targeting. And what is the target audience? What are our buyer personas? What are we trying to sell, and how can we determine pricing? All of those different things. So it's really been at the cornerstone of modern marketing. So while it's not a new feature, what we're seeing is that there are definitely changes in both, strategy and behavioral. And so while, much of what you're seeing on the left-hand side as it relates to strategic trends are, were there before, but it's the rate of acceleration that is occurring in each of these, and the ability to really hone in and be hyper-focused on, nuanced outcomes and particular buying patterns. And again, a lot of this is efficiency-based with the chatbots and automated content generation, and the ability to quickly fine-tune and pivot based on all the data that is coming in. So it allows individuals to be hyper-focused and create more impactful decisions and strategies. And one of the key things that you'll see throughout this is cross-functional collaboration, because AI is part of every function, and the CTO and the CFO are kind of the keeper of the funds and the business drivers. And so the importance of having a culture where the walls are and the silos are broken down is something that's going to be essential to effectively deploy AI within a corporation and really extract the value that it can bring. So that's something you're going to see, as well. And then all of these behavioral trends can be tied to any functional area, because the reality is, with the speed of which you receive data and the results and the information, is the ability to pivot. So there isn't lag times, and so the speed to whether it's developing a product or writing the code, all of these things are just accelerated. So the downtime is really minuscule, and so it is a key skill that executives are really going to have to be able to embrace in moving quickly, working cross-functionally like they've never had to before, and to learn to rely on the data, trust it, and learn how to move forward with the right balance of checks and balances with the data that's there. And obviously there's ethical concerns in all of this, and so ensuring that as companies set up their AI deployments, that all of this is in order. And this is, I think, kind of the biggest stumbling block for many companies. And so there are a lot of advisory services and consultancies that can help with that to ensure that there's no bias, and that there's the data that's being trained and utilized is effective, and really creating testing the outcomes that you're getting. So
testing the validity of it. I was with a client yesterday on the ops side who runs their PSYOP program, and when we're asking this data to connect across the business with marketing, sales, finance, ops, global ops, it's all got to connect. And I think if I'm an executive in transition, I would also be marketing myself, thinking through the touch points of when you've worked across across those functional areas, because that is going to set you above and beyond. If you don't have the direct AI experience, I think just being able to demonstrate that connectivity across the business and what that looks like, that's going to be very important in breaking down those silos.